So guys, welcome to episode 7 of the Everton Football Manager series. Today we take on Manchester United, Brentford, Leicester and also Brighton in the Premier League. Before we get into it, please do leave a like on the video, make sure you are subscribed, turn on notifications so you never miss an upload, because this series is going to be a big one. We're currently sitting in second in the Premier League and we are on quite a good run. We did slip up to Villa last episode, but before then we went on a very impressive run. This first game is going to be difficult. It is Manchester United, so we have got to bear that in mind. But what we're going to do is we're going to pick the best team we can. We've got a few issues in here though. So Patterson can't play. Can Kenny play? Okay. Oh, okay. This could be interesting. Let's just make sure. Okay, left back is fine. We can rotate him. Kenny's fine there. Keane's back, isn't he? He's not fully fit. We're not going to start him against. We're not going to start a half-fit player against Manchester United. Never a good idea. Luckily, we've got rotation here, so we can play like Decore possibly. What we'll do is play Decore in the ball-winning midfielder role. We'll play Gomez in the box. No, we won't. We'll play Gomez in the mezzala, Decore in box-to-box, and we will play Tom Davies in the ball-winning midfielder role is what we'll do. And we will just put El Ghazi there. And we'll put Michael Keane on the bench, but I probably won't bring him on because he's obviously not fit. But this is the team then, guys. So a few players missing, as you can see, but not going to be an easy game, even with a full team. So hopefully we can go there, try and cause an upset, try and get a point. Obviously their team looks absolutely incredible. New signing there for them as well. But these type of games are exactly the type of games I mentioned last episode. If we get an early set piece and capitalise, you never know what can happen. So let's hopefully try and get something going here. First chance for them, and Pogba just tucks it wide of the post. Obviously, let's have a little look at their formation. So it's a very, very strong team. They've got a new left back in as well. A very, very strong team there. But hopefully we've got enough, resilience not to get absolutely plummeted into the ground. Looks like they're trying to play quite quick, though. Their passing looks sensational. We're one at back. Godfrey, Davies, Dele, into Richarlison. Going nowhere. De Gea collects it quite easily there. A good kick from De Gea through to Jadon Sancho. And it's 1-0. Pickford beaten at his near post again. A little bit more sympathetic on that one because Jadon Sancho could have went either way. And what's going on here? It's really not good. It's really not good. We are now, that's 2 games. I believe the last episode, the last game, 10 men. We're into this game now, and before 20 minutes, we're down to 10 men. And it now means that, alright, have we even got a full... Fabian Delph is going to have to play left back. We're now a midfielder down in midfield because of a stupid sending off, and it was deserved. I'm not going to argue that one. I'm always honest about the cards, and that's a great save from Pickford there, to be fair to him. But against a team like United, not just United, against any team, you can't be going down to 10 men this early on. You can't be doing it. It's just, there's no excuse. You can't be doing it. It's just ridiculous. It honestly is. And now we are going to be lucky to even manage to salvage a point in this game, because as soon as United get another one, because we are still going, we're still positive because we're losing the game. I'm not going to go attacking and completely sabotage myself, but we've still got, there's still something for us if we can get a goal. But they're looking dangerous, and it's mistake after mistake at the back. It's clumsy, stupid play. Gomez, obviously a player that you expect not to be doing that, experienced, but he's making mistakes, and I feel like this game now, our heads are gone. I really do. I mean, it's very difficult for the other players, I guess, when they see a teammate obviously get sent off inside of 20 minutes. But this is one of the worst performances I've actually seen out of us this season. And I cannot see a way back at all now. I mean, we're just defending. And it's not going well. Pickford's making save after save. And I need to get into this locker room because this is really not going well. Really not going well. I think the second half, I mean, the water bottle is coming out. I don't care about what people think. I mean, It's not good enough, guys, at all. It is really not good enough. I think for the sake of this, looking at it, I mean, I'll keep the players on in case we do get an early goal, but if we're not back in the game by like the 70th minute, I'll take one of the star players off just to save the energy, because, I mean, this has been shocking. Look at the domination in this game. I don't mind losing games. I'm not a sore loser. When it comes to a team like this, a team like Liverpool, a team like City, I don't mind dropping points to them. But when you're dropping points because of mistakes, not acceptable. When you're dropping points because of a red card, not acceptable. Giving away penalties, not acceptable. It's just stupid, because it eliminates any chance of you actually getting points against teams like this. Let's bring on Gray. We may as well now, because, I mean, I don't know if we want to get back into the game. We may as well rest some player, or Calvert-Lewin's legs a little bit. But Manchester United now are just having a run of the park because they can. We're down to 10 men and we're not with it at all. No one's playing how they usually do, and it's just an absolute disgrace, really. I do apologise for the Pickford. I mean, that was shocking. I mean, he basically made Rashford's mind up for him there. Really, really poor. I want to take this moment to apologise to the fans. I really do, because this is not good enough. And we are going to go defensive now so this doesn't turn into 6 or 7. But no, I do apologise to the fans, because I always put out the team which I think has got the best chance of winning, obviously, and today it's not worked. I don't usually apologise for the players, but they're obviously not going to apologise for you, so I'll take the responsibility. But that has been a shocking performance, it really has. And we can't even take throwing correctly this game. Rashford's been killing us down this wing, and it's really not been good enough. I know they're a good team, but at least, you know, this is hard to watch at times. 5-0 down, and it's really not good. Really not good. I'm throwing the water bottle, because it is, honestly, it's an absolute joke. Don't ask me them questions, and don't ask me them. Honestly, it's an absolute joke. Absolute joke. Well, we've now got Brentford in 4 days, so I'm going to go through all of this, because obviously we've got suspensions we've got to deal with. We've got the media in my ear, you know, talking like this. So we're going to come back to you once we've got the lineup ready, and hopefully we can have a slightly more positive performance against Brentford. So then, guys, we are actually going to be loaning out Iwobi for this season, because he doesn't play a lot and he is getting annoyed that he's not playing. And I don't want to just lose him. And I also don't want to sell him just yet. So we're going to loan him just so he gets a bit of game time under his belt. And we're now going to go into the game against Brentford. And hopefully we've got a few more options that we can pick from in terms of the team. Hopefully we can go back to the usual team we're used to seeing. I do see Donny's available there, which is good. So we're going to play. Allen's obviously suspended. Gomez can play that box-to-box. We're going to play... Who else have we got on here? Actually, we're going to do this. And then we can get Donny back in there. Davies can go on the bench, which is fine. I'm really not happy with the amount of with the amount of sending offs we're getting, though, because it's really, really not good enough at all. Luckily, we've got depth in the areas, but it's still no excuse. I'm looking forward to Keane coming back as well. But that is going to be the team. We've got hardly any rest at all in between games, in between this game to the next game. So hopefully, we can just sort of come out of that one, think a bit more positive in this one, and let's just, you know, we need to try and at least, we need to win the games in this episode that I said, I believe in the last one, which are winnable, because otherwise we're at risk of just completely dropping down the table. Kind of, because I mean, Tottenham won their last game, so things are getting a lot more closer now. It's been very equal from the start. We've dominated the ball, which is good to see. But here they come. Gomez, Dele, great ball over the top. Van der Beek. And that is beautiful. That's his first goal of the season. I suppose he's more of the assister. But a fantastic, fantastic goal from Donny. Exactly what I want to be seeing. And now hopefully we can carry on and repay these Everton fans for what they witnessed last game. Where are Brentford, actually? 7th. So, I mean, they're playing quite a good season, to be fair. Lost possession, though. Gomez! Fantastic strike. And that's why I play him quite a bit, Gomez, because although he is a slightly older player, he's still got it in him. He really has. Sensational goal from him. and a completely opposite performance of what we saw last game. Obviously, I know the opposition is weaker, but fantastic play indeed. And we actually, around the 65th minute, we might actually I might bust out a triple sub and take off 3 players and rest them because they've got to play in 2 days' time. So unless we concede, I need to keep them on, then I will definitely be looking to make some changes. We're going to encourage them because at the minute we're playing stellar football. We really are. And just because I'm confident with that lead, I'm actually going to make some substitutes here. I'm going to take off the strikers, and I'm also going to take off Delhi for... We'll give Iwobi a game before he leaves. And we're going to rock with that because then we've literally rested our 3 sort of star men for the next game. And it's a luxury, literally a luxury to be able to do so. But we got the early goals, or semi-early goals, and we can do that. So now... You know, we deserve it. We do deserve it. Gomez with an opportunity, and he is fantastic at free kicks. Very unlucky there. And he is playing an 8 match rating. Pretty much a flawless performance from him. Same with Donny as well. And we've actually kept 10 people on the pitch, which is a miracle by our standards. So, very good to see. We maintain the position. We have played an extra game, though, but we are still in second place. Obviously... If third place do win the game in hand, they will go above us. Rondon with a chance, no luck there. But nevertheless, this should be, unless they get a goal here, should be a very convincing 3-0 win against a Brentford side who are having a very good season. In 7th place, obviously, quite good. Judging, they're probably not expected to do that at all. So, a very, very good season from them so far. And we now take on Leicester inside of 3 days, actually. I do apologise, 3 days. But we have rested 3 of our players who are our sort of main players. So that means we can now play them and hopefully we can play them again and they're not going to be too tired. I'll carry on just with the recording here because we are very close to the game anyway. There's no point me looking at the scout and updates just yet because we've got no money. And I mean, they're not helpful at all. I needed like a mil to sign that midfielder in like episode 2 it was, and they wouldn't even give me that. So until we sell someone or until we can get somebody who's maybe their contract's expiring, that's all we can do. Which is fine because to be honest, with the players we've got like a pretty decent team. But like, I mean, we're doing very well with the players that we've got. And he is now going to go on loan, which is fine. I'd rather him play at a club than just not play. And Michael Keane can play 45 minutes. He probably won't because I don't like to play them unless it's needed. But this is nice to see. Takore, link with Van der Beek. And we're going to keep this, I think, actually. We're actually going to drop our first team left back this game because he's been very, very poor with the discipline. So, I mean, Alan's back as well. So I'm going to drop Alan as well for a game. They need to understand that their actions are just not acceptable at all. They're really not. And to be honest, these fullbacks play very well when they play. And hopefully we can go against Leicester. Slightly trickier game than what the last one was. Leicester are a very good team. And on Football Manager, they seem to be on steroids. Like, they just seem to play so well. But hopefully we can go here and at least get a point, but preferably... little sneaky 3 points would be ideal here. They're playing the 4-2-3-1, a nice balanced formation is definitely for their team. But, you know, it's getting very close here. Man City a point behind. Obviously, they've now overtaken me. But, I mean, we're not expected to get in the top 4, so I need to stop worrying about that. But hopefully we can come here and get something going. Been quite a quiet first half, though, I must say. They've dominated the ball. Throw in though, good collection from Ward. Don't know what's happened to Schmeichel. This is good play. Holgate into Van der Beek, into Patterson, Holgate, driving, Delhi, Calvert, Richarlison. Fantastic save from what he's offside anyway, but fantastic save nevertheless. A little set piece in. Gomez playing with the ball. Richarlison. We're still going here. Kenny, Godfrey, Kenny, Godfrey, Gomez, Delhi, Kenny. Unlucky. I like the way that he does go up that wing, though. I do tell him the fullbacks to push on because obviously we don't have wingers in the formation. we are going to have a lot of tired players out here. It's just about, you know, taking off the ones that are ridiculously tired. And I'm seeing it here. Possibly, have we actually got a left back? We could do this, which I am going to actually do, because the right back was absolutely shattered. And Van der Beek can have possibly another 20 minutes, and he can come off as well, because he's looking tired as well. But here we go then. Gomez into Patterson. Not a very good ball over the top there at all. We are actually going to take this off here, because we're just trying to focus on, you know, getting some shots at the goal instead of the perfect shot. Thomas down this side here into Lookman. It's a great ball over to Vardy. I mean, it's great football. I can't question it. Jamie Vardy still proven that he's got what it takes to, you know, get goals in this division, and fair play to him. A player that you should never really doubt. What we'll do is we'll do this and we'll bring on Alan. Hopefully he shows a bit of discipline. Would be really nice to see. We will go attacking in the 70th minute if it's still 1-0 to Leicester City. But hopefully we can get back in this. A great touch from Richarlison into Gomez. Back into Dele. Into Gomez. It's a poor ball from Gomez there. Do expect better. Great interception. Ball over into Allen. And he has the substitution. He has redeemed himself partly for the sending off. So, I mean, it's a wonderful goal. And what's been given there? Let's have a look then, ref. What have you seen in there? I didn't actually even see what happened. So, I didn't even see what happened. I'm going to have a look at the end of the game, because I can't help but feel some of these decisions have gone against me this season. I can't help but feel that way. We're going to bring on Richarlison. He's looking pretty tired. Let's get on Tosun. Let's give him a chance. It's pretty much, you know, a throw of the dice, but we'll give him a chance. And hopefully something happens here. Corey's covering ground to get back. I don't like how the keeper come as well. Let's just communicate. It's poor. Godfrey down the side. Patterson into Calvert-Lewin. And he's absolutely rifled that in the top left corner. We're going to go back to positive because we don't need to overcommit here. Because a point would be great from the situations we put ourselves in. And this is honestly been a very, very good game to watch for the neutrals, I must imagine. Leicester City have, you know, had the upper hand in the game, but as it stands at 2-2. So that's all that matters. Allen, poor pass from Allen. And now hopefully they don't capitalise off that, because Allen will be red-faced. Thomas down this left-hand side, driving. It's a ball over into Vardy, and a fantastic save from Pickford. He does make the odd good save, Pickford, I must say. He just needs to eliminate the errors and he'd be perfect for this team. And here we go. Pickford, just keep it calm. That's fine. Holgate into Dele, into Tosun. Ball through to Allen, and Allen has won it. Check Tosun with the assist. Now, not many. I'm going to quickly make the changes. Before I talk what I'm about to talk. Quickly make the changes here. Now, not many managers would do what I've just done. I took off Richarlison for a player that has not got as much of a status, not as well known possibly, not as well respected, but I know what my players can do. And Tosun has come on and played a wonder ball through to Allen, who was a player I actually subbed on as well, who has got 2 goals, and there's not many managers that would even think to do this. And the fact that has worked just shows that I'm at the top of this game, and honestly, a fantastic performance from the lads. And what a winner for Allen. I mean, let's have a little look at it. But if we look here then, this is the goal. This is what I mean. Tosun touches it down with his chest. And look at this player in here. Look at this player here. It's a great dummy run from Calvert-Lewin here. Because he, you know, these two are now occupied. Look at this guy here. So, this guy has just realised that he can't quite make it. He's already making his run into this space here. Tosun's still got a decision to make. He could play it here. He could go for a through pass here, which would actually mean he'd be offside. But he plays a perfectly weighted ball right through to Allen, and he finishes it. And that is what I want to be seeing. And that is sensational. Absolutely sensational. Unfortunately, the penalty will only show the penalty, not the decision. So we can't look at that. But that is honestly beautiful. great play from Tosun, who rarely plays as well, but he's come on and sort of, you know, just proven he still can contribute something to the team. And that means, obviously, we lost to United, embarrassment, beat Brentford, beat Leicester in the last minute, and we now play Brighton in 7 days, so a bit more rest. So I'm going to come back to you once we've got the lineup ready, and hopefully we can get 3 points there as well. Well, just as this series has proven, we do have several injury issues at this club. Patterson is out for 5 to 8 days. Rondon is also out for 5 to 7. We also did, if I can see it, we drew Aston Villa in the FA Cup. Godfrey is linked to a move away to Spain in Sevilla, which I've got no intention of selling to. And we are now going into the game against Brighton. So what I'll do is I'll pick the team live with you guys so we can talk through the decisions. And this is going to be the final game of the episode. And it's been quite a good episode despite the United result. This is the team I've picked. We've gone with Pickford because although he's making a couple of mistakes this season, he has done. He's been making good one-on-one saves. Kenny, Keane, Mina, Morelenko, Allen, Takore. Actually, want to swap them around. Van der Beek, Ali, Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin. These links are looking very nice now between the players. It's just nice to see because obviously they are playing with each other pretty much game in, game out. They're training together. I imagine they're going out when they're not training together, maybe getting food, etc. So it's very, very good to see the players getting on well. And that should translate into game. This is a very unique formation Brighton are playing. Could actually be quite a tough one to break down because it's two narrow formations. So this could be quite a boring game. Just looking, you know, just using my football brain. It could be quite a boring game because it's going to be countering each other's formation. It should be. But I have, you know, got fullbacks that do spread the width. So hopefully they can sort of cause issues there. Van der Beek with a ball in. Nothing there. And they're on the counter-attack with Morpay. Nothing comes from it. But it's 0-0. Not much happening in this game, really. We are at home, so hopefully the crowd can get behind us. The attendance look quite good up there. Good that the fans actually do turn out, because also that's going to be what causes it. A very, very poor defensive display from Brighton, and you cannot lose the ball there when you've got the likes of Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin going against you. They're players that will capitalise and will punish you. And we're lucky there that didn't actually loop in. But that should be going in 1-0 at half-time. And honestly, it's genuinely lovely to see. This is great football that we're displaying, and hopefully we can... Oh, we hit the post there. Van der Beek going back in. I'm going to miss him, man. If we can't sign Van der Beek, it's going to be such a big loss, because he is putting ball after ball in. And look at him. He's pinging them in perfectly. All of them eventually get a header on goal, and we're going to praise them because they're playing great football. We're going to turn this off. Bit of time wasting, and hopefully we can carry on with the goals. No one's ridiculously tired, so players can stay on. But if people do start getting, okay, Kenny now possibly, we'll make some subs around the 70th minute, I think. 75th minute. Let's watch this highlight, actually, then I'll make some. Oh, that's not what we want. It's a great finish from Alzate, or Alzate, I think is how you say it, actually. It's a great, great bit of play. Kenny's going to come off for Godfrey, for Holgate, actually. And let's just have a little look here. We'll bring on Gomez in that Metzala role, and we might actually make the same substitution as what we did last time and bring on Tosun. Richarlison has scored. How are they looking for... He's more tired, though, so we're going to get on Tosun again and see if he can make any magic happen. It's a big ask to, you know, for him to do it again, but actually was Allen on that bench as well. Let's just have a little look. Was Allen on that bench? He's been playing. I've not even noticed him. That's how quiet he's been. But let's just try and hopefully get something from it. I thought that was actually going to go in then. But I mean, it's not a horrific result as it stands, but we can do more here. We really can. There's still plenty of time. Mina into Gomez, back into Pickford, Keane into Gomez. He's so calm on the ball. Left back through to Tosun, and it's a chance, and he's offside. A good shot at goal nevertheless, though. And hopefully... No. No. I'm going to stay calm. he doesn't help himself, does he? He doesn't help himself at all. He does something that's amazing, right? He does something that's fantastic, wins us the game, but he gets sent off and he's offside. He is offside. He went in front, Morpay. I'm pretty sure he was in front of the back line. Disallowed, yeah, that's fine. But he does something like that. I'm going to see how many cards he's got after this game, because it's shocking. And it was a red. It was a red. It was blatant. So now we are holding on for a point, because we're not going to go attack him when we're down to 10 men. And hopefully we can get it. We can. So it's a point against Brighton, which in hindsight isn't bad, but it's actually good. Now we're down to 10 men. It's a good result, but it's not good that we went down to 10 men. And we're going to look at Alan, and let's see this here. We're actually going to fine him 2 weeks, because he needs to start learning. And if he carries it on, he will be dropped to the under-23s for a few games, because he needs to learn. He's not, you know, he's not undroppable. I can drop him for someone else. It's shocking. It's really annoying. Alan, let's have a look. So, where can we see his overall... Can we see his overall, like, cards? Season stats? 21 fouls. Red cards. 3 red cards. 2 yellow cards. So, I mean... It's not great. Tackles are actually quite... I mean... He's won 27 out of 31 tackles, 87%. Very good at passing. It's a discipline he needs to work on, because it's absolutely abysmal, his discipline. I've never seen anything like it in my life. But overall, quite a good episode. The first game, it was only annoying because we lost to Man United in the way we did. We give away mistakes. We give away goals, sorry. 5-0 embarrassment. This game here was great. This game here was down to Tosun, but Alan got the winner. But then right after that, he lets himself down by getting sent off. And the best we can get out of that game is a 1-1 draw, sorry, against Brighton. League table, that puts us in 3rd place. But we played a game extra. Tottenham have got 2 games in hand. So obviously if they win both of them, they will be level on points. But we've still got the better goal difference. But the table is going to become closer as the season goes on. So we've got to make sure we've got to nip this discipline issue right in the bud, because eventually it will cost us. And next episode, make sure you tune in, guys, because we're taking on Liverpool in the quarter-final, Chelsea, Wolves and Man City. Probably the toughest episode in terms of opponents we've played this season. So it'll be a very good episode to watch, that is for sure. A real test of character for these boys. If you have enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave it a like. It means the world to me. Drop a comment on anything I can do to sort Alan out, because he needs help. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications as well, and I'll catch you guys later.